Well, after all this time, I've done quite a lot. Oh, I've done so much. Hello there, Mikasa. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, one and all. But I can't believe it. It's been almost 2 months being stuck in this accursed, godforsaken world, and I have done so much, but yet no hope. Yet there's been no hope of me returning. I need to find a way. I need to find a way to get back. I just got the notification. Hello there, Zodi. Welcome to the stream. Man, it's been about 2 months. I have constructed these immaculate walls, fought in a couple of great battles. But yet, the gods, they refuse. They refuse to do anything. Once again. It's like this over and over and over. The cursed gods, they dare trap our great king. I know. My thought process exactly. They dare trap they trapped the great king. Oh, so I missed the last stream. Don't you worry about it. Don't you gosh darn worry about it. We're just building a KFC. Also, I'm going to take a quick break from Lord because I just forgot to do something. Give me one moment. Hold on. Quick pause break. Quick pause break. Bow down to our king. Indeed. Oh. But soon, very green. Shush you. But it's been 2 months. We've had 2 battles. One that involved the gods orchestrating it all, and another involving Team Artemis trying their gosh darn best to claim our turf, which is right over there, and oh, they did not succeed. Took one little cripple of their government, of their hierarchy, to just abolish them. Oh, but the amount of work that we have done, but yet they still refuse to do stuff. The gods still refuse to listen to our calls. We've tried talking to them, we've tried negotiating them, we've tried negotiating with other people from the other team. But yet, no matter what happens, no matter what I see, it's always the same. We abolish them, battle ends in a draw. I mean, I think we technically won at the end of the day. We didn't back down from the fight, and they did. After one little person ended the fight. After we got one little person, the fight just stopped. Right there in its tracks. After we killed one man. And it seemed like, you know, the others, they didn't even want to follow him. They were just being manipulated. The signs of weak leadership. And now we have our own leadership. With Penguin at the top. Oh man. With Penguin at the very top of our hierarchy. It's interesting. Penguin has even said that they would not leave. They are a engineer. But yet, the people decided to vote for an engineer, a mechanic, to win the election. I mean, hell, out of everyone, there was myself, there was Josh, there was Retro and Penguin. Retro, God doing knows what. Josh being a warrior of a fallen nation. Penguin being an engineer, and myself being an actual king. yet they chose the engineer. They chose the engineer. Ridiculous. It's like these people want to be led into chaos. King Green was clearly the best option. Lost by 4 points. 4 infuriating points. I mean, what has Penguin got that I do not? I have promised to lead these people in the best way that war seems fit. Most of them don't want to go back home though, so well, that is the issue. Why don't most of them want to go back home? Are they not fearful that they were ripped away from their home worlds? Do they just blindly follow whatever deity comes from the sky and tells them what to do? They are simpleton. They are sheep. They want to vote for the safe option. They want to vote for the unproblematic people. Listen, some of them may like it better here, but some of us want to go home. Is it wrong that some of us want to go home and we have to suffer for those that want to stay? No. No. That is bullshit. The gods brought us out here to fight. Do they forget that? Do they forget what the gods brought us down here to do? It's not to make peace. It's not to have a livelihood. It's not to, sit around and frolic in the flowers and play with the farm animals. No, it is for war. They brought us down here to slaughter each other like animals for their own entertainment. And yet, they fail to see that. Because at the end of the day, they are simpletons. They do not see the grand picture. They do not see the threat that lies before them. It's ridiculous. These people are simpletons. Even Penguin has expressed that they wanted to go home. And also Zodi. I'm gonna be character for a moment to say thank you for the 5 gifted subs for supporting the king. Thank you so much, you absolute mad lad. Who got gifted a sub? Let me go check this real fast. Let me quickly take a canonical break to say thank you for gifting a sub to Jay, Eli, Cosmic, Elephant, and Team Sparkles. You're absolutely amazing. And if you guys gifted a sub, be sure you are thanking Zodi in the chat. Anyways, back to canon. A canonical breather, exactly. Alright, and action. But these people, these simpletons, they don't realize that they are brought here for combat. Even Penguin has expressed the want to go home. But yet, everyone votes Penguin because they seem like a nice individual. You know what? Let's go see what the polls were. Let's go see what they were, shall we? What each individual had to bring to the table. And then we could judge on who was the best one. I've done nothing for this team but try to bring stability and safety for us. But no. Some of them wanna frolic in the flowers. Ridiculous. Let's go see what each one had to offer. Let's see if we go over here. Penguin. Efficient with materials, training, and staying organized. Josh. Second base near spawn. Focused resource gathering. Retro. Better farms, better gear. Good communication. and gamer, whatever the hell that fucking means. And myself. Better defense, good resources, armor distribution, and team safety. We are at war. But yet, the people decided that, you know, better farms and better gear, better communication aren't a thing. Setting up secondary bases or focus on resource gathering. No, they don't even want better defenses, armor distribution. No, they want quote unquote organization, efficiency with materials and training. Efficiency with materials is good, but what training are they willing to offer that's better than team safety? Training is one thing, but if you cannot protect your people, then are you really a good leader at the end of the day? You have the most responsible things to bring from a tactical standpoint. You're literally the best options. Exactly. If this was any other political scenario, then maybe Penguin would be the right leader. But no. I was cast aside in favor of a diplomat. Rather than someone who knows war. Someone who's seen war face to face. I have fought battles. Penguin might have fought a few, but I have seen bloodshed. I have gone toe to toe with gods. I have seen my friends die on the battlefield. But yet, they vote for the engineer. Someone whose time management would be better allocated to focusing on getting us home and getting us out of here. They vote for the person who has the most on their plate. Ridiculous. These people are ridiculous. But I suppose if they truly don't want to get home, if they want to die here, then so be it. I don't plan on dying here. They might see it like that, but I don't. Our team is good in one thing, and there's architecture. After all, in just a couple of months, we built this vast, beautiful place. We built this vast and beautiful place underground. The only weakness to it is that godforsaken nether portal they decided to add it back in. Besides that, it is a nice, safe structure, a bunker. Ah, the fools. If they don't want to listen to me, if they don't want to do what's best for turns of war, then they will learn. Soon they shall learn. You see, we have been at peace for too long. It is only a matter of time that another attack is imminent. We have yet to engage the enemy. Only Team Artemis has gauged us time and time again. When will they realize that peace is not an option here? Peace was never an option. It is only a matter of time before they attack us again. And you know what? If they don't want to listen to reason, let them die. Let them die. Let them know what true battle is like. You see, I have been helping them in these past two conflicts. I have been a point of interest for the opposing side. I've started multiple times for A couple of times from our spy, and a couple of times from eavesdropping. I have been a point of interest for Team Artemis for some time now. But yet, I am there on the battlefield helping our team. In the next battle, if they want a taste of what true conflict is like, then I shall step aside. I shall step aside. I will let Team Artemis experience what true war is like. Team Artemis should have a fun time. After all, the two biggest threats on our team are me and Josh, both warriors. Both warriors of kingdoms. I, the warrior and king of the Earth Kingdom, and then Josh, the last remaining soldier of whatever place he came from. The two strongest soldiers. Maybe I could convince Josh to let our team prove their worth. Maybe me and Josh should step aside. Let the team figure out for themselves what true loss is. We almost had one loss, but we were able to turn it into victory. On our first battle, Team Artemis stormed through another portal and attacked us right in the middle of our celebration, but we were able to fend them off. And thus, from a surprise attack, we were able to claim victory. Let them know what it's like not to have a king for a leader. Let them know what it's like not to have someone who is experienced in this. They want a diplomat? Diplomats are good for one thing, and one thing alone. Talk. Now is not the time for talk. Now is the time for conflict. Now is the time for war. We were not brought in here to be peacekeepers. We were brought in here to shed blood. And I be damned. Hello, Dread.
Hello, Green.
So,
What you up to?
currently trying to focus on our defenses. After all, with Penguin being away for a little bit, and also it's been a little too much peace for the time being. I suspect that Team Artemis might be planning another attack soon.
What made you think that?
Simply put, Team Artemis has always been the aggressor. It has been too long without conflict, too long without a battle. Their team craves chaos. They will scrape by whatever bits of chaos they want. And right now, I imagine they are at a severe drought of it.
Well, you know, walls are only good as those who defend them. There's not many fighters here.
Indeed, there is not. But, unfortunately, that is not up for me to decide who gets to fight and who gets to defend. That is up to our great leader, Penguin. After all, they deemed that they wanted better training. They wanted to train people. So who am I to get in the leader's way on how they run things?
That's fair. You were a lot of people's first pick, though.
I was a lot of people's first pick, but I was not enough people's picks. And as it would be, unfortunately, I was cast aside as leader.
doors always open up. Sure, you'll figure out something.
Doors may open up, but for the time being, this door is closed. And I think it would be good to see what type of a leader Penguin it will be. After all, what are leaders good for, if not for the protection and stability of their people?
Couldn't say it better myself.
I'm glad we see the same page. But Dread, I do want to ask, earlier you mentioned, when we first met, you said something about me having a coat. What did you mean by that? Where do you come from again?
That's a long question. It's a long answer.
Because I come to realize that we have barely talked. I have talked to many people on this team, but yet you are an enigma to me.
That's fair. I don't really, or at least, we don't really like making ourselves known most of the time.
We?
Yeah. Short answer, I am part of a hive mind that consists of an entire dimension.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that to Ruber and it broke his brain too.
That is quite interesting. So, you're part of a hive mind from another dimension? That's... Are you a warrior or something? What was that?
It is the dimension.
It is the
Like,
dimension.
Usually in a dimension, there would be blocks, space. Yeah, no, it's just me. It's just us. We get to peer outside other places. But we can be warriors. But usually we're just assigned certain purposes. So, just sent here, kind of have to move as I go.
Interesting.
Assignment changing and all.
Very interesting. Well, I look forward to seeing what you do on the battlefield. After all, we're going to need whatever skills we can muster up. I anticipate that the next battle will be on the horizon. Things do not stay quiet in a state of war for too long.
Yeah, gods are probably gonna get upset at some point.
Indeed. Speaking of the gods, I haven't seen them on in a while. They're probably out there planning their next step in their war.
We'll say though, it's great seeing you like this.
What makes you say that?
I gotta go now.
What did he mean by that? Out of all possible people, Dread he's one of the more interesting ones. The gods be scheming. The gods are indeed scheming. They've been quiet for too long. And what is that? What is that? Who is that? I don't know, and I don't like it. Don't trust gods or spirits. Never trust gods or spirits. They will lie and abuse mortals as they see fit. They will do whatever they want. And half of the time, they suffer no repercussion from it. So don't trust ghosts. Ghosts are just dead men who have yet to fizzle out into nothingness. When I say spirits, I mean spirits from my world who acted as gods. Spirits from the spirit world, where the Avatar gained their power. Spirits that lord over others and think they are better. At the end of the day, that's all gods do. They think they are better than everyone. They cast the mortal world aside. And I will not stand for it. Ah, like avatars from the spirits, yes. I am now here, Vibe, and well, welcome to the Vibe. Imagine being a ghost couldn't be me. I Speaking of ghosts and things that are dead, I need to look more into what Doug said. The first day I arrived here, Doug told me something very important that I need to do more research. He said that he witnessed me die. That can't be the case. That cannot be the case whatsoever. I need to know what is the meaning behind this. I cannot die. I have legions to rule. I have nations to bring peace to. I cannot simply go off into nothingness like that. No, I have plans for when I get back to my homeworld. And those plans do not end with my death. No, no, no. They delve into so much more. But for now, until I get more answers, I'm stuck here. Hopefully, Penguin and Elephant can somehow make a way home, because Elephant has stated that they have seen multiple worlds. And Penguin, being an engineer, could hopefully fix Elephant's issues and get us out of here. If not, well, and then we might have to take the fight to the gods. Anyways, I should probably get working on this wall. Progress isn't going to build itself, and if I want to prove that I am truly the best choice, I can't sit around here and do nothing. No, no, no. I must plan. I must do what the others will not. Prep for war. Luckily, I just need to focus on these walls a little bit. Also, yes, Dread, you were quite low, but I didn't want to tell you in canon because I didn't want to embarrass you. Gotta show the people they missed out on. Exactly. We need to show the people that they made a mistake. In the next battle to come, I'm not going to be there. No, 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 no. They chose their ruler. They chose the type of person they want leading them into battle. Simply put, I will not stand for it. Simply put, if they die, it is on them. Simply put, it is not my fault. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, just gotta build 5 more blocks and I should be good. Like I said, this wall is going to build, so should let Wumble vote. He was not a part of Team Artemis, or Team Apollo, I mean. He did not deserve a vote. Wumble should have been allowed to commit voter fraud. That would have been more unjust. I rather let our team speak for who they want. It gives me a good judge of their character. It makes me realize that I am not playing around with warriors. I am not talking to people. I'm not talking to actual people who will lay down their lives on the field. I am talking to children. Now, what the hell was that? What the hell? That was weird. Maybe it was a fragile brick or something. After all, these walls don't build themselves. They take time. Meticulous planning. And soon they will realize we hated children. The children... What the fuck? Who is out there? Show yourself! Who is out there? Show yourself right now! That was definitely not a fragile block. No, 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 no. Something is messing with me. Someone or something is messing with me. Who dares who dares to mess around with the king? That's what I thought. Cowards. Simple children pulling a prank. They do not realize the world they are in. Something is out there. I would notice if someone was breaking. Who is out there? Show yourself right now. Ah. Is this the work of gods? Is this the work of gods? I would know if there was someone around me. This is the same crap that I had to deal with in my old world. Constant playing around. I see something there. Show yourself right now, coward. Show yourself right now.
Oh, but where's the fun in that, Mr. Green?
So, I am talking to someone. What are you? You don't sound like one of our gods.
You could say that I went through a little bit of changes as of late.
Changes?
Yeah, you could say so.
What do you mean?
Hello there.
Apollo.
Hi.
You've gone through changes? What? Was your last form not appealing enough for you?
Kinda. I'm still in the middle of it. As you can hear, my voice is a little, is changing a little bit. Can't tell if I want a little bit higher, maybe a little lower. I don't know.
God's messing around with their physical appearance, and for what? Is it to make us feel better about you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. You see, I did a little thing called, you might have heard of it in some cultures, reincarnation.
I am familiar with the term.
Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of going through right now. So it's very possible that probably by the next time you see me, I'll be in a completely different form. Or maybe I might change my face. That's it. I don't know. Anything can happen. I could turn into a sheep for all you know.
And then you can mess around with us immortals like you do right now, playing with the lives of people. Tell me, if you are a just god, then why don't you let them go? Let us all go back home.
That is a good question for another time.
Another time, tiptoeing around the question, as per usual, of you people, of you things. You think you're better than us because you have power. All you do is abuse that power.
Abuse? Abuse? You call having fun abusing power? Man, that sounds a lot like Monopoly.
Abusing your power, taking people from their homes. That sounds like abuse of power to me.
Oh,
You-
not really.
You took Josh away from his home and his people. You took me away from my war. I was going to win that.
Your little war. Yeah, about that. It wasn't merely a little war. Come on. Let's just be real. We all know that.
You're right, it wasn't little. It expanded over the 4 nations. I was about to bring peace to my people, no, to the 4 nations. And before I
Yes.
could, you dragged me out and brought me to this place to what? Fight in your war to see who's better, you or Artemis?
Yes. The great war of the 4 nations. Water, earth, fire, and air. Oh, a tale as old as time. It reminds me of a show that I used to watch back in the day.
You
Or
know
was it in the
of
future?
my
I don't
land?
know. Of course. Who doesn't?
So you understand how important it is for me to get back right now then.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. That's not gonna happen. Because where's the fun in just sending you back home to this little war when you haven't even learned your lesson? You can't just go back without learning something. Come on.
What is there to learn? That gods abuse their powers all the time, like they did in my world, like you do, along with Artemis right here and right now, dragging people out of their homes and their livelihoods. With a faint promise they might return.
Such a silly boy. You'll never understand. Let's just be real.
What?
You'll never understand. I hate to tell it to you, but for someone like you, Mr. Prime Green,
King? To you.
King, Lord, whatever. Those titles mean nothing to me. To me, you're Prime Green. That's who you are to me. And I just want to say that I understand that you want to go back to your world. All right? I understand all your mortals want to. But right now it's not going to happen. Why? Well, that's for us to know and you to find out.
So what? We're supposed to just sit here and blindly obey your will? Fight in a war that none of us have any attachment to, that none of us could care less about? In fact, I think the only people who care about this conflict is Team Artemis. They are filled with chaotic individuals who want nothing but, well, chaos. My team has done nothing. We try to keep the peace. But unfortunately...
Every great ruler says that, but do they really mean it?
Oh, we have. They have invaded our territory multiple
You
times.
see what I did there? I called you great. You should take that as a compliment.
You have a way with words, but what you are doesn't fool me. The way I
there to
see
fool?
it, gods will say and do whatever they want to get what they want.
I mean, if you say so. I mean, I could always go to I can always go to the spa and go get a massage if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Right now I would rather be here talking with you, Mr. Prime Green.
And why is that? Out of all the people that you've dragged into this world, you take good interest in me? Why is that? Is it because I openly oppose gods, unlike others that keep it hidden and secret? Are you trying to change my mind?
Oh yeah, totally that. Totally that. No, it has nothing to do with maybe I have taken an interest in you at all. It can't be that, can it? I guess you'll never know.
Well, since I have your attention here, I suppose you can answer one question for me. If you know about my world, then you know what happens to me. Tell me. I need to know. Is it true that I die?
What makes you think you're gonna die?
I have talked to my good old capitalist friend, Doug, or Ruber, depending on what you might want to call him.
Ruber, I love him. I like that guy. He's cool.
I was talking to him, and apparently he is from the future of my world. He said that he has seen me die. Is that true, or is he talking out of his ass? And there they go. Once again. Not answering the hard questions. Not doing what makes them great, what makes them powerful. They could have answered a simple question. The only little bit of info that I have about my future is that I apparently die. I cannot allow that to happen, and yet there the gods go, abusing the power. Saying that it's all for them, it's all for their fun and games, while us mortals have to play along. We are just nothing but toys to them. Nothing but the next shiny playset, only to be discarded after they are bored. This is why we have to be careful around gods. This is why we must be vigilant around them. One wrong step, and it's over. But I am not afraid of them. There's an easier way to do this, Wall. Let me go talk to my team. I want to know how they feel about this. About the gods. About them playing. About them playing roles. I want to see how many people actually show interest in going home. Now, where are some people? I need to make a couple of calls. Has to be someone around here, someone willing to talk. Dread, he probably won't talk. He's part of a hive mind. He probably has secrets stored up in there for ages. Let's see, who can I talk to? Who can I talk to? I need to know more. Actually. Elephant.
Hi.
Just a person I wanted to speak to. Tell me, you're a traveler, right?
Yeah, indeed I am.
I have a question for you. Through your travels, have you encountered other forms of gods?
Yeah, a couple actually.
A couple. Tell me, what is their general consensus? Do they all abuse their power?
Yeah, pretty much.
I see. Nothing changes from what it seems like. Now, you being a traveler, do you have a home you can go back to?
Well, my home kind of got destroyed, so that's kind of why I'm a traveler. See if I can find a new dimension to live in.
Unfortunate. But I have another question for you. I heard that you are trapped here. Do you enjoy being trapped by these gods? Do you wish to break free from the chains that these gods have put us in?
Hold on, step into my office real quick.
What a tiny office.
Yeah, they couldn't get much real estate, but look, I might have a way to get us out of here.
Oh?
It's currently in testing, but I don't like being trapped like the rest of us, but maybe I could try to find a way to get out without the gods knowing.
Oh. Please do continue. I would love to hear more about this. After all, we are all playing parts in these gods' wars, and I do not like it.
Well, the thing that brought me here, this watch, God's kind of deactivated it or something. If I could get it powered on, I could probably get us all out of here. I worked with someone to build a machine, and we gotta test it, but theoretically, it could get us all out.
Perfect. Although I might not be a leader, I talk to you as a concerned team member of Apollo. I think it's best that you focus your endeavors on fixing that watch and getting us out of here.
Can do.
Perfect. After all, I don't think anyone likes being trapped here. Especially someone who likes to be free like a traveler. Now tell me, I'd have one more question for you before I depart.
Alright.
In your time traveling, have you ever found out a way to kill a god?
I found a couple ways to trap gods and put them under your control, but I haven't found a way to kill one. Not yet, at least.
Trapping one and putting them under our control. That sounds like it could be a valuable asset and a good tool. If you cannot find us a way out, I implore you to look into the option. If
Alright.
I want the gods to understand what it's like for them to be hurt, for their own powers to be used against them.
I can see what I could do.
It looks like we might have an ally. A person who travels through multiple dimensions is a very valuable asset. But there is one thing that still bothers me. Apollo disappeared as soon as I asked the question. That silence speaks 1,000 words.
Nate.
Hey.
That silence speaks
I literally saw you.
1,000 words, and I need to know. I need to know what they have planned. I need to know what their end game is. In due time, in due time. We shall figure it out eventually. But for now, I need to focus on preparing everything I can. At least for myself. Although, if his silence speaks 1,000 words, do I die? I was sent up in the air. When I was ripped out of my world, I was ripped out of the moment that the Avatar sent me flying into the air. Apollo, if you're out there watching, I wish to speak to you once more. I would like to ask another question. If you are out there. Just one more little question. If you won't answer my first one, I think it's only fair you owe me a second one. After all, if we're supposed to fight for you, then how can we trust you if you won't even answer a couple of simple questions? Fog effects look cool. They do indeed look very cool. We have one currently in our war room. But we might take it out because, well, frankly, it lags a lot uncanonically. Especially when you have shaders. Green heavy lore, also green wall. I mean, The wall is, my lord. It is to protect our team. After all, I doubt any members of Team Apollo are worth talking to at the moment. Mush is a child who doesn't know what true conflict is like. I've already talked to Elephant and Dread, who appear to be more interesting. And then there's the others. I suppose Julia could have some good insights on what the gods' intentions are. If anything, it might be a good idea to see where everyone lies in terms of the gods. Enchanting is only 125 years old. For being so old, they act like a child. 125, and yet they don't know the first thing about anything. They want the safe option. Even if a species ages slower, 125 is still a year set where a lot of things can happen. She's not a child, I'm just stupid? Well, that just makes you less of an asset, then. That just makes enchanting less of an asset. I would rather talk to those who know what is going on and who could actually have the intelligence to speak, rather than those who are a liability. I just want to get the job. I want to get the job done effectively. Exactly. Talking to children, talking to those who lack intelligence. In this world, it's a death sentence. If you want to pretend like everything is fine, then by all means, be my guest. But if you expect everything to be fine forever, and then you get slapped with reality, don't go crying to those smarter around you. We tried to warn you. We tried to do our best, but simply put, they would not listen. They never listen. After all, in this world, only two people survive. The strong and the smart. And I am both. I am not going to let this world corrupt me or consume me. Even if I have to fight the gods, I will conquer this plane of reality and get back to my own. And then I will do what I've set out to do. Bring peace to my people. All in due time. All in due time. And if anyone wants to get in my way, I pity them. I pity their every feeble attempt. There are only a few in this world that strike a challenge, the gods included. And if they want to stand in my way, in the way of progress, then they will be removed out of the equation. And if I do die, what am I talking about? Apparently I'm going to die in my home world. I won't allow that to happen. I will find every conceivable way to abuse the gods' powers. If I will not go home safely, then this world will know what my wrath is like. Both the mortals and the gods included. They will know wrath of a determined man. The wrath of a king with his goals in mind. A king that will do whatever it takes to get back home. And then, just maybe, the others can get home safely. But for now, I think it's time I focus on myself. They had their opportunity. Now, it's my turn to be greedy. It's my turn to make my mark.